Welcome to Best Places to Eat here in Rolla, Missouri. We're here at the Rolla Public House.
Public House Brewing Company started in 2010. It was founded by myself and my wife, Beth, and co-founded by Josh Goodridge and Trisha Goodridge. And the idea was pretty simple. It was to create an environment in which people could come and enjoy a product that is probably not something that they were really typically familiar with, which was craft beer. So back then, craft beer was becoming very popular across the U.S., but hadn't really made it into the central part of the U.S. and especially in Rolla. And so we wanted to kind of create a space that we could educate people about that and talk about our beers and these different flavor profiles and the like. And so that was kind of the idea behind it. And here we are 14 years later. That organization, which is the Missouri Association of Serious Home Brewers, is a local beer club, homebrew club. It consists of about 40 to 50 members right now. And, the idea behind that is to kind of just get people into the hobby. This hobby led me to open a brewery. And then what you saw on the wall was kind of a list of awards. And so they do some competitions internally. So typically what they'll do is pick a beer style, and then everyone in the club will brew that beer style, and then they actually go through like a blind judging, and then they'll pick winners throughout that. So the homebrew community is where I got started. It's still very, very near and dear to our hearts here at Public House. So I would recommend that anyone that's ever been curious about trying beer or trying to maybe make beer, it's a great organization to reach out to. Smash burgers, which will be a little bit different than our typical menu. And outside of that, we just try to do a lot of different types of events. We do a Pints for a Purpose every month, which allows non-for-profit organizations to come in and fundraise. We just basically give them a venue for them to raise funds for their organization. And then other events that are kind of beer-centric or, fall in and around, beer, the culinary, the arts, anything like that, we're pretty excited about doing. So along with just creating an environment, we also wanted to, give people an opportunity to experience another passion of ours, which was music. And so we were really fortunate and happy to be able to bring in live music to Rolla, which there aren't a lot of locations and places that you can do that. Outside of live music, we're going to start doing a Friday, every other Friday. So the first and third Friday of the month, we're going to be doing live music. So at a high level, the process of making beer is about combining ingredients and then separating them. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take water and grain, and then we're going to combine those. So we're going to mill the grain, and we're going to combine that with water. And we're going to let that steep for about an hour. And at that point, we're going to then need to separate the grain from the water, and we're going to pull that off and move it into another vessel. At that point, we have what we call wort, W-O-R-T, which is unfermented beer. And then we're going to boil that water. We boil that water, and then we add the next ingredient, which is hops. Hops come in a lot of different flavor profiles and aromatic profiles, so we kind of use it like seasoning. And we'll put that into the beer. And we'll run that boil for an hour, hour and a half. And then the next thing that we want to do is separate that hop material back out from the wort. So we'll spin it, centrifuge it, get the hop material out, and then we'll run it through a cooling process to get it down to temperature. We then move it into a fermenter where we add the final ingredient, which is yeast. And when we add the yeast, what they're going to do is they're going to take the sugar that we're able to extract from the grain, and they'll convert that into CO2 and alcohol. That usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, depending upon the type of beer that we're making. And then from there, we can take it and we can package it into a keg or a can. That easy.
I'm thrilled to share with you the incredible journey of Public House Brewing Company. I've had the pleasure of watching this business grow from a mere idea into the thriving establishment it is today. From the early days of dreaming and planning to seeing those dreams take shape and blossom into reality. It's been an inspiring journey to witness. Here's to many more years of continued success, innovation, and community spirit. A friend, a pint, a session. Thank you for joining us here at Public House for Finding Home in Rolla for the best places to eat here in Rolla, Missouri.